Welcome to our house! This is where we'll be living. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. We're gonna fix it up and make it our own. First things first, we got a rug for Christmas, so we gotta put the front door rug down. So at this point in the video, I didn't explain very well, but this house had been unoccupied for about 3 months or so before we got the keys. And so there was a lot of flies that got in our house just because no one was in there. It was just sitting there. So this is me cleaning up all the flies because there were literally tons and tons and tons of them. Downstairs flies, gone. They're done. Hello. So yesterday we got the house. We had all our friends and stuff come over to see it. We did a little bit of work. One of the things was paint samples on that. Perfect. I put 3 up on the wall, and it was too dark for me to really tell yesterday what they looked like, but I think we're gonna go with the middle one because these 2 are just too bright, and we like the middle one, how it's kind of softer. It looks almost gray next to the other ones, but this color is Snowbound White by Sherwin-Williams. We're gonna do that for the whole entire house, which will be fun. And then, let's see, we tore off all the wallpaper, well, a lot of it, in this middle room, which we actually plan on re-wallpapering. So we need to get the rest of that off so that we can put the new wallpaper up. And then, what else did we do? Oh, we demoed the bathroom. So it's kind of a mess right now. But one of Levi's friends used to do this stuff a lot, so he helped us. We got a lot out. Most of the tiles gone. Levi's gonna work on getting the tub today, the toilet maybe, and then the vanity, and try and gut it all the way and get it empty so we can do what we want with it. But that's where we're at. I vacuumed all the flies yesterday, which I did film that, so yeah, we're just taking our time, making sure that we like everything that we're doing, not just like rushing to get it done. So we also took down the curtains. We also ordered a dining table last night, a dining table and dining chairs, because it was on sale and we'd been thinking about getting it for a while. But that's where we're at. And like I said, Levi's gonna work on the tub today. Later, we'll probably try and get the rest of the wallpaper off. I need to paint samples on the cabinets too, because we're gonna paint the cabinets. But that's where we're at. This is accessible beige. Cabinet color, maybe. Probably should prime it, but I'm not gonna. It needs to be mixed. Actually, I think it's fine. Ooh, I really like it. So one thing that we knew we wanted to do whenever we got into our house was just give the fireplace an update. So the mantle was in great condition, like as far as the wood goes, but we didn't like the finish on it. We wanted a more natural finish. So I went to work sanding down the finish off of the mantle, and it actually took like a lot of sandpaper, even though it's not very big, just because this little hand sander isn't very powerful or anything, and the little pieces get worn down fast. So you can see me just working away, and I started with, I think it was 60, and then I went to 80, and then finished with like, I think it's 200. I don't know what denomination sandpaper come in, but like the highest one is what I finished with. And then here is me just staining it with a whitewash from Minwax. And I like it, but it is kind of glossy. Like, as you can see, it's still wet, but even when it dried, it was still a little bit glossy, which was strange, but that's still what's on there right now. We haven't went back and changed it or anything, but we might do that eventually. But it doesn't look bad. It's just a little more shiny than I would have liked. So it's a rainy day at the house today, and we walked in to, let me show you. Our sunroom is flooding, but this side is dry, which is good because that's where we put all our bathroom stuff we gutted. So it's not leaking over here, but over here it's really bad. Like the whole floor is wet. But there's no leaks inside the house. There's a tiny one in the basement. So this is really the only thing we have to worry about. So Levi's about to rip the ceiling down because it's already falling down. Probably rotted because it leaks. So we're gonna try and find out what's up there today.
Yeah.
You silly blind boy.
This got you nuts.
Yeah. It's here. You see anything?
See exactly where it's leaking.
What?
See exactly where it's leaking.
Is there anything we can fix? We got ourselves a mess on our hands. Levi did end up finding where the leak was coming from in the ceiling. So what he did was cut out the rest of the ceiling so that we could get to where the drip was, and then we had an old coffee canister that we just set up there in the rafters to catch the water as best we could, just for a temporary fix. We're not super worried about it at the moment just because it is the sunroom and the flooring's concrete, so it just dries up and it doesn't really affect a whole lot. So we're not super worried about it at the moment. We're just gonna leave it be and get there when we get there.
One might ask me, happy, mad, sad. I'm mad.
This old boy is real crooked. Stay tuned for next week's video where we completely gut this old blue bathroom so that we can make it beautiful once again. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye.